Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Calvin Brooks, and I'm an International Admissions and Recruitment Officer here at Carleton University. And today I'm here to highlight some of our admission requirements for students coming from an American high school or an American curriculum. Whether you're studying within the US or outside of the US, if you are studying an American curriculum, then this video is for you. This is just a brief overview of our requirements from students who might be studying an American curriculum. If you have any more specific questions, I will share our contact details at the end, and you can reach out to us individually, and we would be happy to help. But to get started, I always just like to highlight some reasons why you might be interested in choosing Carleton. And you can see a full list of reasons in a previous video I've done that you can find on our YouTube channel. But for now, I'd just like to highlight our broad choice of programs. We are one of Canada's most comprehensive universities, and we offer 22 different degree programs. And what's really nice about a degree program at Carleton is that it's flexible. You have the ability to customize it to your liking. You can take double majors in some degree options. There's always an opportunity to add a minor, and you can add in other subjects that you might be interested in on top of your core subjects. We also have some award-winning faculty, and I would invite you to do your research as to who is employed in our faculties within your specific program of interest. This is a great way to get to see who you'll be learning from and the opportunities that might be associated with areas you choose to study. We are also one of the top 10 universities in Canada for employability. We really value our students going out into the workforce, and we're proud of the alumni that we put out into the workforce after graduation. And throughout your degree, you will pick up a large number of transferable skills that you can use in the workforce and can use throughout your career. A few other things we like to highlight is, of course, our hands-on and experiential learning, especially co-op or cooperative education, which is available for the majority of our degree programs. Although there are some exceptions, all of our degree programs do have some form of experiential learning and hands-on experience. Now back to the admission requirements. For our students coming from an American curriculum, we are going to request a few things from you when you submit an application. We're going to request your high school transcripts showing grades 9 to 11, the grades you've completed at the high school level thus far. Throughout the year, we will also request midterm or mid-year results or end of semester results, depending on what your study schedule may be within your specific high school. We do consider the highest level of any subject taken, and our admissions averages do vary by program. So keep that in mind when you're looking, that the admissions averages will be different for each degree program. Now, in order to find a breakdown of what exactly is required for your specific degree, you can use the toolbar on our website, which allows you to put in your education background, your curriculum, as well as your program of interest, and will generate a screen like this where you can see the specific subject requirements or prerequisites. So this particular student was interested in the Bachelor of Science, and you can see here they require math, specifically pre-calculus or calculus from our American curriculum students, and 2 of the major sciences, chemistry, physics, biology. We would need 2 of those. Now, speaking of prerequisite subjects, these are very, very important as they are subjects that are required in order to get into that specific degree program. Now, prerequisites should be taken at the highest level available. With the American curriculum, we do understand that sometimes certain subjects such as sciences might only be available within 1 year. So you can see on the screen in front of you, we see an example of grade 10 chemistry. If chemistry is only available in grade 10 and not available in grade 11 or 12, then it is valid and we will take it as a prerequisite subject. So just keep that in mind. Prerequisites have to be taken at the highest level possible. We will also look for pre-calculus as the minimum requirement for any degree program, that requires math. Calculus is strongly recommended as an additional math for programs like engineering, computer science, and health sciences, but pre-calculus is the required course. AP calculus or calculus, again, will also meet that requirement, and we'll talk a little bit more about APs in a second. And finally, the minimum grade for any of the prerequisites is a B-. That means for that student in the previous slide that was looking at the Bachelor of Science, they would have needed a minimum of B- from both the pre-calculus math requirement and the 2 sciences that they chose to take. Now I mentioned AP exams and transfer credit. This is very important. Advanced standing or transfer credit, they sort of refer to the same thing. Basically what it means is you can earn some university credit with your AP results. So if you choose to write an AP exam, it's not mandatory, but if you choose to write one and you score a 4 out of 5 or higher, Carleton University will give you some university credit for that. We will grant transfer credit or advanced standing for up to 3 AP exams with grades of 4 or higher. And keep in mind that you must submit these AP results to be considered. And if you have specific questions about that, you are best to reach out to us individually, and we'd be happy to assist you. In terms of the admissions process, you can see a more detailed breakdown of this on another video I've done on our YouTube channel. But just to go over it briefly, we have an online application. You can apply directly through Carleton or OUAC, the Ontario University Application Center. When we receive your application, we will request your 9 to 11 transcripts and any grades you have from grade 12 so far. And we can give conditional offers based off your first semester grades. So the sooner you get those grade 12 grades to us, the sooner we might be able to give you an offer of admission. Now, some students may be required to submit an English proficiency test depending on where they have studied. Now, if you have specific questions about this, please reach out to us. But if you've studied in an English country for at least 3 years, you will not have to submit an English language test. If you find yourself in a different situation, reach out to us and let us know, and we'd be happy to fill you in further. And finally, the final results from your senior year must be sent from your high school counselor. These documents can be sent electronically. They do not have to be physically mailed, but they must come from your high school counselor from an email associated with your school. And we do that to ensure they're official, so we avoid running into any fraudulent documents. A few other things we like to promote here at Carleton include our entrance scholarships, and international students are eligible for entrance scholarships, which is great. You can kind of see the breakdown of our entrance scholarships on the screen in front of you, including both the letter grades and the percentage grades that you might need to achieve one of these scholarships. These scholarships are automatically assessed and given to you with your offer of admission. So you'll know how much money you are going to earn before you have to accept your offer. These scholarships are renewable on an annual basis at an A- average, and you can also regain them. So in my first year, I had an entrance scholarship. I watched a little too much Netflix and I didn't maintain my A- average. So I wasn't able to renew it for second year. I lost it for second year. During my second year though, I was able to get back above the A- and regain my scholarship back at the original amount. So these scholarships are quite lucrative, they're quite nice, and I always encourage students to take advantage of them because it's a great opportunity to have some of your studies partially funded. And you can see the amounts on the screen in front of you, up to $4,000 over 4 years for a total of 16,000 Canadian dollars. Now, I've managed to cover a lot of information in this very short video, and if you have questions or you want follow-up, I don't blame you. There are a lot of questions that you could have at this point. So if you wish to meet with us, you can do so individually through our one-on-one meetings. You can instant message with us and with students. We also have a live chat that's open Monday to Friday. And if you just want to check out the campus and maybe learn a little bit more about the university, we also have our guided virtual campus tours too. So check us out online, connect with us via Microsoft Teams or Zoom, and we'd be happy to assist you with any questions that you may have. On the screen in front of you is our website, our contact information, our direct application website, as well as our social media handles. Go check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I encourage you to check us out on YouTube as well. If you're not already watching this video there, our YouTube channel has over 1,500 videos, which can really help you navigate the ins and outs of Carleton and the application process. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you on campus when you arrive. Have a great day.